imaginative. And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes.
Get you something? Yeah. Afraid he stepped away to his office. He's around the corner to the right. Actually been concocting my own cocktail. In fact, I have. I once made a drink called Death by Purpleberry and also Xeranium Poisoning. Very high concept. Only a select clientele would appreciate it. Fleetingly. Till next.
And Spectrum brand bandits. I pick.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Spare me yourself, bitch.
They'd forfeit by middle time. It would be an embarrassment of body goals. Our athletic assets would achieve full...
Purpleberry products, complimentary Purpleberry comestibles, complimentary anti...
Hello, I have something you'd be ideal for. Split authenticity. That you in pays about the same. Well,
So,
In this, what kind of background would be...
I'll be coaching our walk-on's performance. What sort of delivery would be completely honest to this person?
Since then, our company has grown, evolved, consumed the first of many rivals. But that original...
Interesting. All right, now, at this point, I need to... This map, what do you think? Honestly, too much? Was I... Or...
Last question. Right afterward, we introduce a crisis of some kind. What Auntie's Choice product would be most useful? Perfect. Incorporate that department's ad copy.
Fabulosity, absolute fabulosity. Always a pleasure to work with you. We'll remember that. And likely hire some other grizzled-looking so-and-so plucked randomly off the street. You should start hearing that episode on the wireless anytime now. You've probably... Well, I hope you look back fondly on this whole creative dalliance.
They were stuck, bottom of the ladder, outmaneuvered time and time again, robbed of credit for big ideas. Then, they enlisted the best to rouse their career for a healthy fee. Yes, it's time, everyone. The Fixers for Hires. Starring Williger as Rico Proctology. Greater good and secret need.
Hey, didn't you hear me growl in a discouraging manner? The first test.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm gonna, converserate a little. Just wait over there.
As you wish.
Sorry, they get a mite carried away most times. Oh, that. Yeah. Wish they wouldn't say that. Ain't accustomed to fancy titles. Don't mind them. They're here to make sure nothing happens. To me, that is. On account of being a close personal friend of Auntie Cleo. It's all a bit much, to be honest. But I guess it's like Auntie always says, anything worth doing is worth overdoing completely. She don't go by that no more. Guess I'm still not used to calling her Auntie. Auntie. There, maybe that'll do it. Anyhow, probably shouldn't just mull about here engaging in idle talk. If she saw me, she'd probably chide me for being overly friendly with everyone.
Enough of that. You ain't idling, you're networking, expanding business opportunities. That's my go-to line anyway.
Oh, guess I was at that, huh? Thanks. Like your arm, by the way. Mine are just boring metal.
Oh, it saves me from small talk, mostly. Ain't many folk who aren't put off by the limb and avoid me entirely, if I'm honest.
Wait, really? Why, sure. I mean, guess I can't see the harm. Hey, stay here, will you? Me and my new friend here, we're just going...
Staying put, but keeping alert as if our jobs and or lives depended on it. Bob off!
Understand that the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well suited to the freedoms.
Need anything? Afraid he stepped away to his office. He's around the corner to the right, just past. The drink's quite a hit around here, and Moore's.
Avail yourself of my restroom at your leisure.
No! Just like our sponsor, Tossball Teams.
Step right up for the most exorbitant. Mind your medical care. Money can. We cure all physical ails. Most at least. No, but the medicament. Don't keep. Yes?
Can't you see him on the clock?
Hold that thought.
Money your toil is netting us. It's time for profit forecast time. Starting with product development, the force and butter of our entire operation.
Pleasure not doing business.
You're here from Melchiades. Investigator Yoshida, Department of Access. Did you know the deceased? Seems like you're... Were you aware if you had any business rivals, any disgruntled employees? Are you asking the questions now? Thought this worked the other way. We mostly just... Of course we have laws. Anyone breaks a few in a... Yeah, but remember, taste more and feel less. Anti-fizzle...
Knock off the funny business.
Big sauces.
Jealousy, hard feelings, really stirring the pot. Unorthodox?
Stop that scrounging around.
Results. Large and lacking on our balance sheet. You're welcome, employees. Have a profitable day. Overbearing tyrannical regimes like the Protectorate want to control their subjects' thoughts.
Consume in peace, and we won't have a problem.
Hide them away from danger. I'm anti-Cleo, and I won't lie.
Right, so how does this all work exactly? They bring you a drink, and then people just conversate? Not really. I mean, I've been over there looking at stuff, but not over here, you know, imbibe. This seat looks really comfortable. Oh, I'll stand. Honestly, it's a real pleasure to be here. Me in an actual saloon with someone to talk to, I mean. So, you want to start?
Daredevils rejoice with Auntie's choice. Our product line is stronger than any.
Few years, maybe. Hail from Argos originally. Auntie and I both do. Kind of far from here, I think. Had everything. Mining, a garbage pile, sprats, slums, more mining, the works. I always thought that, but just not out loud like that. Like sometimes when I'm cleaning this place, I find a bit or a timepiece or a half-eaten Sprat crisp bag. I turn them in just in case someone's looking for them, which earns me some weird looks. But I figure that's not trash to somebody who needs it. Way I came up, those are treasures.
An artificial life is a life that's sweeter. Live a life that's sweeter with Auntie's choice. charge us less when they work more. Ease off the throttle, gang. Won't be any malfeasance if you don't look for it. Next is assertive arbitration. Quite the big pit. Down 14% in net gross. You're supposed to squeeze blood from every contract, not put us in the red. Learn to negotiate. Xenobiological exploitation's output is down 18%. I'm not paying professional hunters to run a petting zoo. Acquire and exploit the local fauna like it's your life's work. I get it.
The first part I'm iffy on. Auntie's Choice all got sent to a mining place. People hated it, but seemed no worse than where we came from to me. Then everyone started fighting. Next thing I knew, Auntie was in charge. Then we were on a ship a while before getting here. I'm not sure how I got to come along. Maybe Auntie had it sorted, being in charge and all. Eventually, I asked for something to do. I got a note, said pick any job on the ship. I chose this one. Folks back there said they had to guard me. That's the short version.
Auntie's Choice products. We have a wide range of goods for every budget, from the most extravagant to the most big-minded of customers. We have food and drink.
You think so? Huh. I just thought it was because we've been friends for ever now. We look out for each other, you know, from afar. Reckon that's an ample amount of small talk, huh? What other sort of stuff you want to talk about? The weather, maybe? Oh, Felicity. Felicity Carroll. Dr. Felicity Carroll, eventually. So, guess she's Dr. Auntie Cleo now, technically? If that's how that works? She came to be lead scientist of research and development at Numa Experimental Station. I knew her when she was just Felicity, back in the good old days, when the company still did, you know, human testing first, instead of just letting stuff willy-nilly out into the wild like now. I was her best test subject.
I might appear above the occasional frivolity, but no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing...
Well, I guess she remembers, huh? And now you do too, so, like, 3 alive folks out of everybody. Guess that makes us kind of special, don't it? Rarefied company. Sure was determined. I'll tell you what. Made her own healing grease in a rusty old can of Spacer's Chaw. Got one of them entry science jobs at Auntie Cleo. You know, the corporation. Not the person. Was a whole different person back then, if you can believe it. Started scaling the corporate ladder right quick. Weren't too long before she left the colony completely. You think? I'd sure like to think so. Not that I'd want her to feel bad or sad or nothing. Aw, you got me reminiscing something fierce. Did I mention she and I shared an expired chum bar once? Good times.
Expired chum bar? It's truly heartwarming. Or maybe that's just nausea I'm feeling.
Maybe I can remember other important things like that. I'll sure try. You know, this is nice. Talking like this is much better than when the other person just ambles off like they never heard you. Well, you know, I haven't talked to her for, going on 40 years or thereabouts, I think. But, you know, we were real tight when we were nubbins. When she approved my request for this role, I got a letter from her that said, dictated but not read at the end. Like she was talking right to me. Or at me, maybe. You know, you're probably right. Sometimes thought it might be good to hear from her more, but I guess she's real busy. All I know is one day, Felicity said she was up for a promotion to be Auntie. Said it was an idea that went through every generation. Auntie, she told me once she needed to climb to the top no matter what. But that she was real sorry about the people she had to step on to get there, though. Think? I mean, admit I sometimes don't get, jokings or inference. That might be all I want to talk about. The rest makes me You ever have this empty falling feel? You know, in your chest? Like that, I guess. I don't know, would hate to be rude. You come out with me and all. No, there's stuff I can't say things about. Not to somebody I just met for now, I reckon. Sorry. You know what? I haven't felt this springy inside since Fel and I worked the garbage pile on Argos. Like, less bad. Maybe good, even.
How do you know it's the best price? Because Auntie...
Oh, hello, friend. I can say that, right? We're friends. We have drinks and stuff, like people do. Normal people, friendly people.
Through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals with Auntie's Choice. Attention, any and all no getters on my payroll. It's time to recognize the downwardly mobile with my latest demotions report. Starting with Dr. Giles Rasmussen, demoted from his unnamed and very unimportant position within Experiment.
Look who's back. I know one. Valo Andrews, owner of the Best Choice. Wasn't too keen on our success. The only way I'd ever make it in that place, more's...
Next, we have Reginald Oswald in proprietary insight acquisition. Demoted for playing confidential law.
I'm sad sometimes.
Banter elsewhere. Have a profitable day.
You're not a go-getter? Then go away.
Strategic step backward to document index manager. Refresh your info security fundamentals of Reggie. Congrats! You're now a file clerk. Clear those files. Next is Elise Reshaw in product development. Remember Elise when you told colleagues of...
Yes, may I help you somehow? Likely by reminding you that this is not the entrance for unwashed service plebes. Please go tell your manager to fire you. Then follow proper protocols, or we'll find other vendors to patronize. Oh, really? You think that you belong in our lounge, dressed like that? The owner tasked me with maintaining the posh allure of the Best Choice, and you are hardly good. The intention is to keep... Now, please.
Everybody do your jobs, and there will be a next time.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume with Auntie's Choice.
You're back. You ain't soiling our fine establishment with your presence. Think I made that real clear.
Let's not get swindled out of our hard-earned bits, huh? We'll find another way in.
Very well. We can settle for only a minor contribution to my retirement fund. Take it or leave it. That's the...
They charge 20 bits a bottle.
You're allowed to charge the rest. It's already expired.
Yes, what is it? I'm very busy, and I can't spare the time for... Wait a moment. Much has changed since our last encounter. I'm now Deputy Managing Director of Persons Manipulation for all... It's all thanks to you and the information on mental refreshment that you retrieved me. Now even the most stubborn non-consumers can be reoriented, whether or not they desire it. But of course, with what you've granted me, Auntie's Choice will be able to sway the attitudes of whoever we please. No, I hope you'll excuse me. Many people... Kidding. Merely kidding. I would never misuse this wondrous technique. Not until it's perfected. May we... You're still here? I mean, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you...
Everyone has their little hunch about which big product line sells most.
See? They're letting in anyone now. Oh, don't we all? Have an issue with the service? She's in her office. Well...
What are you doing back here? No one's allowed. Who left that door? Someone will be fired over this. Then, once they reach... And I don't know what you think you're seeing here, but ignore all this. What? All this? Furtive mixing of cocktails is simply how I relieve stress. It's a Raptidon bite. A unique concoction devised by Melquiades Alcantara, who I procured its recipe from him before his unfortunate passing. And before you ask, yes, I have receipts for everything. No. Now that we have the recipe for this dreadful elixir, our clientele no longer think you're wearing down my... Look, I see you're going to be a problem. Just cover my efforts and expenses and the recipe's yours. Come back when...
An artificial life is a life that's sweeter. Live a life that's sweeter. With Auntie's choice.
Takes all sorts.
Business is good. We have positive flow. Our portfolio is diversified. But we can always do better. I'll give it to you straight in my quarterly underperformance review. First up, excessive corporate malfeasance. The only division that earns us less when they work more. Ease on the rock of money. Won't be enough if you don't for it. Next is...
Watch yourself, friend.
Quite the pit. Down 14% in necrosis. You're supposed to squeeze blood from every contract, not put us in the red. Learn to negotiate. See, biological exploitation output is down 18%. I'm not paid professional.
See that, Ben? Give you one guess where it leads to.
Exploit the local fauna like it's your life's work. I get it. Between the risks of aggressive rivals and the actions of maverick freelancers, there's a lot of volatility out there right now. The market hates uncertainty. Can't say I care for it either. But I have no truck with ambition deficient. Respected subordinates, spare me no gumption, and I promise we will all thrive.
Such a pleasure to work with you.
Purple Berry product sample.
Samples from our nutritious tobacco line.
Wide range of goods for every budget, from the most
You're back. What is it? Not out of my own personal wages, no. Not much, but it's something. Certainly sounds rather incriminating, and somewhat amateurish to boot. Don't forget, Auntie's Choice Zero-G whiskey gets you into work.
Product is provided free of charge and is not the property of Auntie's Choice or its subsidiary companies, and any of said parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity to the galaxy. The story of Auntie Cleo versus a Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive...
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhanced people's lives now? As a responsible member of society,
I'll have you know my dancing license is complete.
Hey, everybody, look who it is. All finished? Knew he was connected. What'd you find out?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent. You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our
Huh. A rumor had it she was one of the Schuyler line, old money family, type who looked down at anybody who worked for a living. Never seemed like her. I got a whole lot of insightful observations like that, you know.
Wait, there's been more than one Auntie Cleo? Explains a lot, now that I think about it. Like how she ain't a few hundred years old. Huh.
Learn anything more? Whoa! That's real relatable. I mean, we all done that, right? But I just never thought she would. 'Cause she's Auntie, you know?
Yeah.
What else? Those details were highly motivating, both personally and professionally.
Diverges greatly from events depicted in Auntie that didn't make the drink or didn't make... Oh.
Less we know about all that, the better. But I knew you'd effectuate a right? Here, for your trouble, from all of us. Now, about that last person of interest. There's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any useful dirt, but he...
Full of scathing and...
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it. Nah, they got him set up like an... you know, we all been chewed out.
I still have...
Uh-huh. Likewise. Oh, that's it. May you have...
Any bits to spare?
Against the Protectorate's entire roster of pushovers any day of the fiscal week. We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals. With Auntie's Choice. And artificial life is a life that's sweeter. Live a life that's sweeter with Auntie's Choice.
I have whatever size weapon you need to make
We can always do better. I'll give it to you straight in my quarterly underperformance.
Welcome to... Please do not taunt the prisoners. I know what I said, and I meant what I said. Visitors to the brig are required to taunt the prisoners, at least to the best of their abilities. We hope you...
know I got eyes on you, right?
You're supposed to squeeze love from every contract, not put us in the red.
to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest. Swear I heard from everybody else, and been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleague. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst. That was almost all right. Better than most. Pretty so-so. Got anything else? And proud of it, too. Why waste bits on something of higher quality and pricier when it'll just wear out eventually? Might as well buy something cheap. You are clear. Anyhow, you done yet? Or you got more? That joke cuts both ways, friend. You look like a walking petri dish yourself. For once, I'm glad this is a full face mask, too. Pretty average work, all told. Better than anyone else here, sure, but they exist only to thoroughly define the bottom of the barrel. You're fair to middling. I figured as much. This should be rich. What now? I'll be
Welcome to... What is it? We...
With Auntie's choice. As your peerless leader of her unparalleled business acumen, the occasional faculty.
this should be rich. What now? I'll be...
You base rank and file. The big rift cut off top news from home. But Arcadian Grow League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the Protector it's watered down.
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Well, what is it? We...
This should be rich. What? I'll be...
Try and keep your guts on the inside, Commander. Either restore my life or avenge my death.
This should be rich. I'll be counting the peak.
Choice, golden-headed. citizens who are fairly stacked.
Gotta fight.
Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Anti-Cleo's Darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers Chosen.
I'm Jean Turfer-Tyler, sixth base person for Anti-Cleo's Darling.
Can't tell the difference between covering.
I have whatever. You have the look of someone with unfortunately.
Eyes on you, right?
Well, please do not taunt. I know what I.
What's the big idea?
Come to jeer at a Vince. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Well, what you don't know could fill the archive. I mean, really. Got anything else? And proud of it, you are. Anyhow, you done yet? Or you got more? Really? Name me. Sure, the other. Overall, I must say I am patently unimpressed by the quality of your jeering. You should probably. I figured as much.
Back in business. You're just not a good look, Commander.
Antibiotic?
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Hey, we gotta talk about all the... I understand that things might come up, give you no choice. But for all the... Yeah, just don't... Never. Would have been worth every bit.
do not. I know what I said.
Come to... Been not expecting much, but, that was almost all right. Better than most. Pretty so-so. Got anything else? And proud of it, too. Why wait? You are clear on the concept here, right? Anyhow, you done yet? Or you got more? Pretty average work, all told.
Well, what is it? We hope you've deeply enjoyed your visit to The Brig by Corporate Compliance.
Can't tell the difference between color and concealment.
Next, we have Reginald Oswald in proprietary insight acquisition.
Need anything? You learned the recipe? Yes. Tell me and I'll make you one. Oh, I thought you... Oh, the black powder was the ingredient what I was missing. At the bottom runger, we offer inebriation for the budget-conscious individual.
Avail yourself of my restroom at your leisure.
At the bottom runner that I would quote long in the tooth and short on ideas.
It's good to feel less bad. Yeah.
More comestible! More comestible! We're literally giving them away! Good news! Your new role as intake greeting specialist will be far less stressful. And if you haven't heard your name yet, breathe easy. That's it for this demotions report. Until next time, everybody do your jobs and there won't be a next time. Toodaloo!
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume
With Auntie's Choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The big rift cut off from the pro.
back again. Really. Here you are. All in all, a time for you to blunt.
Hey, I understand that things might come up. Yeah, just don't.
What now?
You're still here? I mean, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you...
You're back. You ain't soiling our fine establishment with your presence.
There it is. I wondered what flavor of shakedown she was cooking up.
This should be rich. What now? Jeer away. Wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of, well, certainly embraced. So, all right, I give up. What do you want? By that measure, everyone outside Auntie's choice would be interesting. And trust me, nobody's an inkling as captivating as I am. Look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away. Appreciate the directness. A simple transaction. None of this self-determinism claptrap. Just two people haggling out a deal. Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli, regional brand manager for Tau Ceti, Spacer's Choice. Auntie has it in for all of us former reps, but me in particular. Been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man, dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now. You bet. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say. But the audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the... What? Though I should mention, while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products that might improve your odor, looks, and breath. Sorry.
Welcome to... What is it? Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it. And/or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion. Oh, pleasure.
Yeah. Huh?
cover and concealment?
Attention, valued employees. Auntie here to brighten your workday with a report on just how much money your toy netting us. It's time for profit.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume
With Auntie's choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear the occasional frivolity.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's darlings refused to do what things were down at the end of the
Person for the anti-Cleo's darlings. Then the Sunday gold. Whenever I see that moon man's grinning face. Auntie's choice! Darling! A1! Hostile takeover this! Right back at you!
I'm Auntie Cleo, and I was this message.
Attention all employees of this poor excuse for corporate plundership. This ill-conceived take on an oligarchy.
This area is for client intake specialists only. So, I admire your go-where-I-want attitude.
Stop that scrounging around. You're lucky we're patient souls. Knock off the funny business. Takes all sorts. Knock off the funny business.
versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down from unrepeated successive generations. Spacer's Choice.
Maybe focus on self-bettering yourself.
Them raps all taken care of yet? All good news to me, friend. Anything happens down there is not my responsibility. I have ceased all manner of worry and fret. Here's the unagreed upon amount that constitutes your fee.
Profit forecast time. We took what nature heedlessly assembled and thusly rebettered it through 110% holy plus.
Nice work. A sterling performance by both of us. I've been waiting to give everybody here a piece of my mind for some time now. You've heard about the Spacer's Choice and Anti-Cleo merger, I'm sure. But things went down a little differently than Auntie was attempting a hostile takeover. But we outplayed her, voted her and her execs out. And we shipped Auntie and all her diehard followers out to Tau Ceti as an example. After Earth went dark, Auntie was technically the senior ranking executive in Tau Ceti, and she used that to take over the colony. But everything she's been doing since has been quasi-legal at best, including her being CEO of Auntie's Choice. With Earth being dark, no one has proof to call her on it. This little ruse of hers will collapse and she'll be exposed for every corporation to see. Then, law willing, she'll be executed. If I were Auntie, and thankfully I'm not, I'd say she's betting if she takes over Arcadia, she can prevent all that from happening. Success here leading to success there and such. What I had to say was more important. People here needed to hear how bad they've been bamboozled by that the rest is going to come out eventually anyway.
Welcome. What is it?
Can't tell the difference between...
I hope you're enjoying your time on the...
How about I do my job and you do whatever it is you do?
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now? As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as
I done crawled off the course.
Any update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Heard the announcement, assume that was your doing. Wait! What?
What? But Auntie said the last message that arrived from Earth was the board putting her in charge.
Wait, this is bad. Knowing this is not good. This sort of dirt gets a person killed. This may call for an executive decision.
What does the middle manager handbook say to do at a time like this?
Says here, unfinished business leaves one undone. Trim loose ends before everything comes unraveled. Well, that sounds rather dire, contextually. Yeah, right. Pay you and you'll go. Guess the...
Draft is ready. Frankly, it's... He's
Commander? Commander, wanted to chat. Ain't heard from Ortiz. If he's... Would you watch the message with me? Or we otherwise parted.
Inez, it's Ortiz. Look, I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor for life. I made a mistake. I signed up to get grafted, but it's gone wrong. Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off. Well, I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please, find that lab on Cloister. It's in an... Whatever you do in it.
Commander, I ain't sure what to make of if it's as he says. Will you help me? Thank you. We keep our... Trying real... We got enough to worry about as it is, and adding this much chaos to our little crew... Anyway, appreciate you hearing...
This ship, I suppose there's something charming about its lived-in nature. Certainly, I consider myself an open tome. Was there more in this vein you wish? Why, if I had one wish, though her death weighs leaden on my... I find them wholly unnecessary.
I want to defeat the Protectorate as much as the next rational sentient being. But you're quite curious. I'm unsure. They are doggedly persistent, I'll give them. Truly? Come now, are you serious? Well, I admit I've been rather enjoying our group's escapades. It's been a considerable time since I experienced such... Oh.
What do you need, Commander?
Such as? Nothing of much worth to tell there. I'd rather hear your story. I hope that story... My world used to be devoid of color. Everything was gray. Now everything is vibrant, like the arterial spray of... And I'm still not interested. Still too many corporate boot...
Who exactly? Not only does she possess more heart than your... I find her amusing. And best not to torment her. Of course, I wish I'd known about her department when Niles? He's fun to torment. Tristan's a standard, but though he'd be loath to admit it, his...
Such as?
Hey, Commander, I wanted to apologize. I've also Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Only felt right to clear the air. I've learned the hard...
The cultist, this unit reminds the commander that this unit is available to answer any... Which member of the incognito would you like? Multiple warnings have been issued to Deputy Agent Leitinger regarding knife safety, and all have gone ignored. Agent Delgado has also added, this unit is ready to...
Just add air. Now available in carbonated. Anti-Cleo and Pals Bertie. Now with proven easy open. Anti-Fizzo Nub Rum. Taste more and feel less with Nub Rum.
Moment of your time, Commander. Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again. That's where the error occurred, I believe. For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass, on account of my decision. Hardly. Quite the opposite. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could inquire away. I may even Oh, I am a dedicated member of the Order. Consider yourself lucky. You already... I see your... I mentioned before I was tasked to influence pivotal events, to keep the solving of the equation on track. Our department was shuttered, to put it mildly. After May...
The most hospitable climate. Keep an eye on your fingers and toes.
you'd be keeping the repair... Oh, greetings. By any chance, did you happen to encounter the repair personnel I dispatched to Resistor Bank 2789B12? Our new JTY dash... The misuse is called... I'm sure you can observe that the problem is cyclical in nature. I don't suppose you'd be willing to aid... It's down in the valley just southwest of the archive. In long time. I loathe that. For now, I'll mark... If you...
Your proposed time frame, leisure. Unaccountably so.
But I suppose I could spare 0.004% of my daily cycle to say hello.
Hello. Farewell. Thank you for this efficiently compact conversation.
Knock off the funny business. Have you at least determined the cause of the avalanche?
Inconclusive at present. Potential causes for weakened snowpack.
We're presently observing a ceasefire with Anti's choice, but its duration may be subject to sudden reversal. Would hate for you to get caught in the crossfire.
Anti-Fizzo's Purpleberry Bunch. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
Blizzards raise the degree of difficulty. Cloister has been... If you're looking for a way to help us out, I recommend heading to LaFosse's garden.
Anti-Fizzo's Purpleberry...
Don't bother conversating unless you're prepared to cite your
Are you
sources.
going to be a problem? Because I have a solution that requires very little patience.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
Please keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Keep your digits where I can see them.
Try not to deviate from the norm.
You're not going to be a problematic variant, are you? Heard that rift near the Ark? Halt! The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. Cultist. Agitators are not permitted inside Laplace's garden. Your companion will have to wait up. I find that an improbable outcome were we to engage in violent conflict. Laureate Beckett did impress the importance of not delaying you. Very well. Head on in.
Impressed as I am that worked.
Don't cause any trouble.
I have too much on my mind for idle numerical chit-chat.
Agent. Oh, I was not expecting you to be in the company of a cultist.
A cultist and her extremely sharp knife. Shall I introduce you?
No, that won't be necessary. Where was I? Oh, yes, I remember now. On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop Ruth Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right. Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. How positively forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the Artificer Laureate is head... Oh, of course, the rest of the Laureate Council. Look around you. I don't... Oh, those in the garden have enough but may all...
Stop deviating from the baseline. That's one way to become the center of attention.
Feels real nice in here. Wouldn't mind us drag... dragging our feet so we can enjoy the warmth a little longer.
Think thrice before rabble-rousing. We have numerical superiority.
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction. Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today? Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22.9% more scientific breakthroughs in a given quarter. Interested? Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional? Expand on that for me. One day soon, you will evolve beyond an inappropriate attachment to material possessions and at last be free to acquire... Good. Now then, a brief conversation is customary following the initial service. I haven't seen you around before. New project appointment? Must be. Come now. I can only. Especially in the middle of a war. And so near active fighting. Almost unfeasible. Stay a while. Alright, your turn. What questions have you got percolating in that mind of yours? I didn't hear a question. Everyone is simply contented by the good work they're doing to advance the plan. Everything in perfect exactitude, as Vicar Udicott might say. That said, if something more sinister was going on, would that concern you? Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely.
Caffeine is proven to lead to many positive health and research outcomes.
It's Fibonacci, from ladder Abaasi.
On a scale of...
Sorry to cut you off, but
Have an
I'm encumbered
intellectually
with
stimulating
various
day.
concerns of existential.
A second makeup exam. No lectures, please.
You appear to present a low probability of risk. Please don't evaluate.
What a lamentable state of... I remember the days. Now look at it. The fountain in disrepair, pedagogy in the park. Nevertheless, one must persist. I couldn't say. This isn't my college, as it were. I'm a vicar. I tend to people's philosophical needs and leave the management of the garden to others. Oh, no?
Craft doesn't sense a target.
I've got your numeral. Keep moving.
For pity's sake. Industrial sciences. Now the fountain's broken and I can't. I recently placed into the industrial sciences, so I've been entrusted to fix the issue. But I've never had to put my knowledge into application before. The garden is supposed to be... If I can't nip this issue in the proverbial bud, who knows what might... If I ever need to survive in the harsh environs outside the garden, I'll know who... No, of course.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
Oh, hello again. I hope you're not... Well, I have never wished more strongly to be reduced to my atomic parts. No, but having an audience...
Lift access is currently restricted.
Hey! Only security person. At this time, residents of Laplace's garden are not permitted beyond this point.
Cause trouble and I will school you. Chapter and verse.
Agent, over here. Ah, there you are. I was informed by Gertie. Just think of, remember, seek out ways to help both sides. In the meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and I believe our group's combined efforts are in direct accordance with the plan.
Please, don't distract me from my more pressing distractions.
You. I don't know who you are. But if you thought it wise to bring a cultist into the heart of Order 10, I have not the slightest theory as to how you bypassed our guards. But if it was through violence, be assured, it will be returned exponentially.
Exactly. Though, to be honest, I was thinking of filleting you, but it didn't seem worth getting Artificer all over me.
I shall be the judge of her trustworthiness myself. There is a cultist-centric issue the Order needs resolved. I suspect you are capable of doing such. If you are not...
If these cultists are suffering the same affliction of being traitorous curs as the others seem to be, then I look forward to killing them.
My task is this. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton, which is a nearby site of historical but not strategic significance. I want them gone. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there.
As much as I'd welcome the bloodshed, it may be wise for me to avoid members of the Dawn until I get their treachery sorted.
I'll withhold my appreciation until this task is complete.
That's one way to become the center of attention. What is with the anomalous behavior?
I always find... Now, how might we... I scarcely take time to engage in idle conversation. Specifically, a phlogistinated firearm, capable of tunneling through reinforced armor. Broadly, weaponry? Great. I was just thinking, I'd love for a stranger to come along and patronize me so I could blindly hand them experimental order technology. I have nothing but... If I had to dig for the smaller... I generally prefer to keep discussion...
Your reasons. The Chamber of Conflict Evaluation and Strategic Planning is currently off limits to non-essential personnel.
Outsider?
Well, I'll be hanged. At the pitter of footsteps at my door, Philotrust, in a different life, we might have been enemies. But as far as I'm concerned, anyone here not a traitorous, thrice-damned scientist is a compatriot of mine. Not sure what's the end of... Yet even as the war is dragged on, hate, I am... Unfortunately, though as of yet, that does not... I've heard rumors of late that a foolish minority has become skeptical. Niceties are irrelevant.
The presiding bishop is not accepting visitors at this time. Please direct any inquiries to
Well, aren't you the eccentric sort?
Be the statistical exception to the natural state of entropy in the universe.
You.
Show your work or shove off.
The operating that is not an invitation to return, not as, but I trust you are here for a reason other than to discuss scalpel happy novices. That is.
Hey, I observed that. What is with the anomalous behavior?
That is not your property.
Well, aren't you the eccentric sort?
Thanks for refugees here. Say, I am internal rec on behalf of all aggrieved parties. The order demands immediate restitution. That certainly remains possible, and I am no seer to... I shall see all records of this event are deleted. Now please move on.
How did your hypothesis...
Happy to chat for 0.07 seconds.
Not in the mood
time's up,
for
bye.
a random interaction, thank you.
Can't talk. Calculating an inverse complex sine function in my head.
Unauthorized. Test your hypothesis elsewhere. Mind your truth table P's and Q's now. here to maintain security, not to teach you anything.
A scientician surplus. No more than what you need.
Welcome to the Scientician Surplus. I am the scientician in question. Any inquiries about the stock may be directed to me. Either you intend to buy or you intend to go without. It would be unethical for me. It's there in the name. Surplus. Please peruse.
That's one way to become the center of attention.
Enjoy your time in the garden.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
The plan is always in motion, so move along.
Did you
Are
receive
you
your
going
personalized dollar? No reason to reason. I was into a bit of trepidation.
Think thrice before rattling.
Cause trouble and I will scoop.
America's
Chapter and verse. Use, please. Don't distract me from my more pressing distractions. I've got your pneumo. Keep moving. You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100, with 1 being entirely pain-free and 100 being...
You know, you strike me as someone with a
I
very
have many
small
solutions,
body
but none
for
to your problems, Spidey.
Do your own research.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
Stop deviating from the baseline.